category. World 2 actually looks like it has a lot of interesting mechanics. It has a lot of stuff that's really hard. And, well, not hard, but a lot to remember and some difficult stuff here and there. What up, kangaroos are cool? You just missed the overview of the state of World 1. So byTEEX went ahead and did this. He did a pretty good job. He actually did do some... Night Sanders, we'll see you later. He actually did do some practice on this, but it's also, again, this is probably one of the more difficult categories. Even though it's not too optimized. He made a couple mistakes there, but he got like really lucky with the position of those turtles. Luckily, I think that remembering where the coin's in this particular run is a little bit easier. But there are some strats here that are a little harder than World 1. There's a lot of vertical levels in World 2, so speedrunning vertical levels has always been an interesting little thing. He's struggling on some vines, so there's some time saved already. And there we go. He did it. Let's see what happens if I make it big. It cuts it off for you guys a little bit. We'll just go ahead and switch the side it's on. Y'all don't need his timer. We'll get you all the gameplay. So this one is the one that I came up with the strategy for, although I think that byTEEX did a much better job implementing it than I did. He found a really good spot where you can just tail whip this plant here that he's going to see, and that's the spot where you build up your flight. So you tail whip that guy, you get flight, then you just jump down here, and you can fly over this pit, and that saves you like a huge amount of the underground section of the level. And if you still have fly speed, you can just, you know, get that coin there immediately too. You can get that coin without a leaf. You can jump all the way across, no problem, but it's a little scarier. But yeah, that's the end of the level. Normally there's a really tedious like section where you have to use a lot of pipes and go underground. It's pretty messed up stuff. Yeah, he saved like 4 seconds on that level. He did really well. Next level, I wouldn't use a star here just because the inventory does take time. And you can get through these guys easy enough without a star. I mean, he almost did it by accident. He just had to jump one thing earlier. I'm wondering if there's a way to get that coin by jumping through the conveyor belts. Like there's that gap in them up top, and if you got that doing a duck jump, you could hit the water and immediately do a free jump out of it by just holding A. But I don't know if that would work. Actually, let's see if that works. Let's see if it works. So we're going to pause that, and we're going to try it. So let's see if he can do that, because that'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely wild. I'm just going safer. Ooh, you can almost make that. I bet if I had more speed, I could make that. Like if I jumped towards the end of the conveyor. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ah! Oof, I don't know if you can. That'd be really hard. Oof. Wow. It's that jump there to keep the speed. That's the toughest part. Wow. I thought I got it that time. That'd be like huge though. Actually, this might be fastest. Well, I don't know though. Okay. That might be faster. I don't know. I don't know. Certainly not anymore. Back to the video. How's it going, Giptina? You having a good Giptina day? You bite anyone lately? I hope not. So here he's got both power-ups, so he can damage boost. You can also keep P-speed through that pipe if you jump into it, but since it's flat against the ground, it's a little harder. I know. I don't know why. He's going to skip the power-up on the ground. I'm not sure if skipping that power-up is probably better since he's going to use a tier 3 going into the next level. The one true Gadian. Hi, Ruling Knight. Thanks for the 8-person host. Really appreciate that. We're going over the contest levels, or contest categories. Seeing who's in first place right now. Discussing, you know, strategies and stuff so that people can do better. So yeah, I think that you pretty much have to go with the boomerang suit here for the Birdo kill. It's probably the fastest thing to do. Weird thing, it's not always the fastest thing to do, but it is definitely the most consistent. You can get really lucky with your Birdo eggs and not bother with this suit, and you'll be fine. How's it going, Crazy 8? You having a good day? That's a really good pickup. You got very good at that. Oh, Crazy. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, he got the boomerangs floating right on top of him, which is nice. When they go through him, they don't do very much damage, but if they're floating right on top of him, they do a lot of damage at that peak. Technically, a star loses you time when you do these Shy Guys. It's very easy, but the Shy Guys aren't considered dead until they're completely off screen. So throwing the last one is the fastest way to end the fight. I wish we could do the any percent strat here and avoid doing that section, but it's what are you gonna do? We have to get the coin up here. There's only one coin up here too. It's that one, and I'm not sure if using the bomb here is the fastest, because you can break the other one with a bomb that you hit earlier, but it doesn't seem like it's too big of a difference. I know Arabam actually used that bomb, and he broke through the top in the back section, which is a lot safer. See those two blue blocks that are up top over there on the right? I think that's the better strat to do, only because it's like 100 times safer. All those bombs like flying around can really mess you up. Oof, he got really close to a very dangerous fall. In case you're wondering, Gadian, the only run we're not watching today is the Comet run. The Comet run is it's too long to do an assessment of like this. This is definitely a new strat that we came up with at the beginning of this contest. This is not in the 100% right now. It's probably one of the best uses of the leaf so far from the 100% that Arabam put up. This screen wraps, so you can jump through the screen on the right there and keep all your momentum without having to left-right there and rebuild all your speed. It's true. It's almost a shame we had to make a category for that, but we really had to. Like, what were we going to do? Just skip the comet levels? There's 100% mini categories for everything except comets? That'd be silly. That run is really weird, though. It's really weird. You could technically clip those stairs like you do the Ghost House in World 1, but that would be really, really difficult at that size. Yeah, we used to skip the first room and only do room 3 because you have to do room 3 anyways. But you could clip to skip having to do room 1, but that time save just isn't worth it. It's way better to just go here and get the coin here. So I think that you end up okay. So yeah, you end up going like all the way over here. Probably should have just backtracked and hit the bridges, if only because you get better clipping chances. Oh, you got first try clip there. Wow. So you got lucky anyways. But if you have to retry that clip, having the hole in the floor is kind of sucky. Teeks doesn't care though because he went first try. Bunny suit is an interesting choice here. Not that I think you did it on purpose. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to beat a penguin in this level. In fact, not having a penguin in this level sucks. It's so weird though that you like fall out of the water to collect the coins. That's very frustrating for this. I like how he couldn't make it an actual water level. He just had to make it like the Mario or the World 3 levels that are half water, but he just puts the water level to the full ceiling. Because you can see that it's not fully underwater. Now I don't know, because I haven't done this in a really long time, but can you like be fast there? Or do you have to be really careful to avoid like dying in a pit? I like that he had to add that platform too, because if you fall off screen, it's a death even after you've completed the stage. I really like that this is in a speed run. This mini battle. This mini battle needed to be in A-Ron, right? I mean, it had to be. Crabs requiring 2 hits is kind of awkward, but I always did hit them just so that they're at the very edge, so that I could just run over and kick them while they're falling down to the next level. Guptino, which category were you gonna do first? World 3 has the biggest time save that I've seen so far. So again, losing a little bit of time by not throwing the last Shy Guy. What I would do is I jump right and I fireball left because the other guy's falling off his platform as you get up there, and you throw the last Shy Guy that you run into because it makes it fall off the screen the fastest. I definitely advise against a leaf here. I think a leaf is a bad choice. Anything else would probably be better. I think what you didn't realize here is that you can jump over this brown wall to the right. So I'll pause when we get to it, but so you go up with P speed, and this brown wall to the right that you just saw, you can jump over it with P speed. So you didn't have to do all this mazing down here. this brown wall right here. You can jump right over it as long as you have P speed. I think that, what is it? It was Classic Gamer. Classic Gamer has a World 8 time. It has like 3 auto-scrollers, so it's pretty close to the any percent time for that world. But it does include a World 0 level. Yeah, there's huge time save in that last level. This climb is really hard for everybody. Like, when you miss one jump, it's pretty annoying, but you miss a couple, and that time adds up. A lot of really good PBs on the 3mix any percent board don't have perfect climbs here. Going back, that's obviously the safe strat. I think that there's some pretty easy strats for just going straight across, though, without backtracking. Oof, you missed the rope jump. That rope jump is crucial. And I don't know what you're doing standing on that platform. It's like, hey guys, I'm on this platform that nobody uses. Doing like the Darbian, I'm gonna stand here because nobody else does. Alright, Darbs. Oh, it caught you. Yeah, this is world record for World 2. Teeks is the only person with a time other than myself, and my time was taking it pretty casually. So, if you wait there longer, okay, you got it. Mauser can throw a bomb before the explosion happens, which is what happened there, or if you hit it too fast, the bomb will explode and he won't have thrown the bomb yet, and it delays him throwing the second bomb, which is not what you want. Yeah, start here is pretty good just for getting this first coin, probably. If you can get through that fire in time, which it doesn't. You probably can. You just didn't make it that time. Hey, Classic One, what's going on? We're watching the current world records for each world, and we're gonna try and see if we can find better strategies or talk about things. Look where the time saves are. Oof, losing that boomerang suit is really killer. That's a 45-second loss on the wart fight, which is unfortunate. Luckily, I think you know the strategy here, which is to just kill yourself and get a boomerang again in the later part of the level. I mean, that's like a 10, maybe 15 seconds because you had to wait for the turtles. Duck turtles, for those of you who don't know. But yeah, this boomerang suit saves way too much time to not have, because that fight is crazy long. In the any percent run, it's like 45 seconds. So that's the World 2 we've got so far.